Turn up the heat, feel the fire rise. Naughty November in crisp disguise. From Amy Yip to Loretta Lee, stars that burn bright, wild and free.
So here we are again, we're doing a video together. We watched a film last night and we thought, this film will fit for Naughty in November. So what's the film, Shaz?
In the Room.
This one. And it was quite fun. It says it's category free. It says it stars Josie Ho. Would that be accurate?
I'm maybe not sure about the word stars.
No.
She was in it.
She cameos.
5 minutes, which was okay. Good scene. But maybe not starring.
You guys know Leon by now. You know that Leon would have seen this. Seen that it was a sexy film starring Josie Ho. And Leon would have had certain expectations they didn't quite meet.
No, were you disappointed?
I wasn't.
And is that because the rest of the film made up for the lack of Josie Ho?
It did. I mean, I liked Josie in it, thought she was quite funny.
Yeah, me too.
But it gave me more than what I was expecting. Rather than it being just a sleazy film, it was actually quite an artful film. Did it remind you of anybody in particular?
Wong Kar-wai?
Any particular Wong Kar-wai?
2046?
But we didn't have a room called 2046.
We had 27.
27. That was the number that was key to this film. And it went through different decades, didn't it, Shaz?
It did. It started off black and white, we think in the 40s. And then we think it covered every decade pretty much up to modern day, didn't we? We do.
We're not sure about all the fittings and dressings of the set, but quite good.
Yeah. We think actually the hotel was set in Singapore. Is that right?
Yep, it's a Singapore film, and I believe it was set in Singapore.
And so I think, each decade has a separate story, should we say. It's like a film of short stories, isn't it?
Yeah.
All set in the one room.
Yeah, it's all the history in that room, isn't it?
Yeah. And so it starts off in the 40s, but then when we get to the 60s, well, we think it's the 60s from just how it appears.
Yeah, the guy in the band.
Yes. And so one of the guys in this band dies in the room, and then his ghost is there, and he pretty much pops up in every story thereafter.
I know, I liked his character too, because he spoke to a maid that just started working. It was New Year's Day, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and
before he died.
Was it Amara or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they got chatting, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it was her first day there, and then she continued to work at the hotel for many years afterwards, and she kept popping up as well, didn't she, in the room?
Yeah, so we had a little ghostly aspect to this as well, which was kind of cool. I think the stories vary in quality. Some are preferred to others. I really like the one with the older Japanese lady and the younger Chinese guy. I thought that was possibly the sexiest one. I mean, she was pretty hot, and that scene was quite dramatic actually. It was, especially where it ends up at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, I was quite a fan of the film, but I think you think they should have structured it different, didn't you?
Yeah, I think the ghost character, maybe it would have been good if his section had been at the very beginning and he went through all the following stories, but there were 2 separate stories before him.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I feel like maybe I would have preferred it if he'd been in, his story had been like the main one at the beginning and then followed all the way through.
Yeah, so we could have lost the Josie Ho story or had her play a different part later on, or have a segment afterwards. Yeah. That would have been fine. Maybe.
It just seems a strange choice to me that they'd started with 2 other random scenes and then the one following through, but there you go.
But do you think this ranks well for Naughty November video? Is it steamy enough for the guys out there?
I don't know, I feel it wasn't really about the sexy steaminess. I mean, there was some steamy scenes in there, but I feel for me it was more about the ghost character and seeing what happened to him over the years. Yeah,
that would be fair to say, but I did enjoy every aspect of this film. It's a little recommendation from Naughty November. If you're a fan of Josie Ho,
a bit of steaminess.
Yeah, this is nice and cheap to pick up. That's about all I've got to say for this video, Shaz. Would you like to sign us out?
Sure. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this video. and feel free to give us a like and maybe a comment, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.
Hot and sexy, not just sweet.